Welcome, everyone. I'm excited to kick off today's presentation on our AI-powered content creation engine. Today, we'll explore how A Dollar Class Inc. is streamlining production through our innovative platform, IBARE. We'll cover the key features, benefits, and how this technology is transforming content development. Let's get started. Now, let's take a closer look at the content creation engine fundamentals. First, we'll explore the IBARE integration benefits. This is a key area because seamless integration can really streamline your content workflows, making everything more efficient and less error-prone. When we talk about integration benefits, we're referring to how easily this engine can connect with your existing systems, whether that's your content management platforms or other tools in your tech stack. Next, we'll move on to implementation and scaling. This part is crucial because it addresses how you can effectively deploy the engine within your organization and expand its use as your needs grow. The goal here is to ensure that the solution isn't just a one-time setup, but a scalable, adaptable system that can evolve with your business. Throughout this presentation, keep in mind that these fundamentals are the foundation for leveraging the full potential of the content creation engine. They're designed to help you understand not only how it works, but also how to maximize its benefits across your operations. Let's dive into the fundamentals of the content creation engine. First, it's important to understand that this engine is the core system responsible for generating content efficiently and effectively. It combines various tools and processes to streamline content production, making it faster and more consistent. The key points here are automation, quality control, and scalability. Automation helps us reduce manual effort, freeing up time to focus on creativity and strategy. Quality control ensures that every piece of content meets our standards and resonates with our audience. And scalability means we can expand our content efforts without sacrificing quality or speed. Connecting this to our overall theme, the content creation engine is the backbone of modern content strategies, enabling us to produce more, better, and faster content to stay competitive in a rapidly evolving digital landscape. Let's take a closer look at our systematic production process. First, we have a repeatable content system. This means we can turn ideas into polished content through a well-structured workflow. It helps us publish consistently and maintain our brand voice across all platforms. Next, the core engine components are crucial. They include all the key stages like ideation, research, drafting, editing, publishing, analytics, and iteration. This cycle ensures our content keeps flowing smoothly and continuously improves over time. Then, there's the importance of quality maintenance. To do this efficiently at scale, we rely on custom style guides and templates. They help us stay on brand while speeding up the production process, so we don't compromise quality for quantity. Finally, we leverage AI-enhanced workflows. Our IBARE system automates repetitive tasks at each stage, from generating topics to analyzing performance. This automation not only saves time, but also allows us to focus more on strategic, creative aspects. Altogether, this systematic approach ensures our content production is consistent, high quality, and scalable, perfectly aligning with our overall goal of delivering reliable, engaging content to our audience. Now, let's take a closer look at the core components that make up our content creation process. Starting with ideation and research, this is where it all begins. We brainstorm topics, gather relevant data, identify current trends, and compile key references that will guide our content. This initial phase is crucial because it sets the foundation for everything that follows. Next comes drafting and editing. Here, we write our initial content, then refine the style, correct any grammatical issues, and tweak the tone to make sure it resonates with our target audience. It's about polishing our message to be clear, engaging, and aligned with our overall goals. After that, we move into publishing and analytics. This involves scheduling our posts for optimal times, measuring how our audience engages with the content, collecting their feedback, and tracking performance metrics. It's essential because it helps us understand what's working and what might need adjustment. Finally, we have the iteration process. Based on the insights from analytics, we continuously improve our content, optimize our strategies, and implement audience-driven refinements. This cycle of ongoing improvement ensures that our content remains relevant, impactful, and aligned with our overall objectives. These components work together as a dynamic system, helping us create content that truly connects and drives results. Let's dive into the engine setup with IBARE by first mapping out your content workflow. Think of this as identifying each step in your content creation process, from the initial idea all the way to publication. It's essential to understand where your repetitive tasks are, those routine activities that can easily be automated. By pinpointing these moments, we can see exactly where IBARE can step in to save you time and resources. Next, we'll look at assigning specific tasks to IBARE, such as ideation, drafting, editing, and even repurposing content. This way, you're delegating these time-consuming parts to AI tools, freeing you up for more strategic or creative work. Finally, you'll want to connect your favorite tools, like Notion, Trello, Buffer, or WordPress, into this workflow. Seamless integration is key to making this process smooth and efficient, so all your content tasks flow naturally across platforms. Overall, this setup ensures that your content creation becomes more streamlined, less manual, and ultimately more productive, aligning perfectly with our goal of leveraging AI to optimize your content strategy. Now, let's talk about some key strategies for maintaining quality across our content. First up are brand voice guidelines. Creating custom style guides in IBARE helps us keep a consistent tone everywhere, whether it's automated or manual content. This consistency is crucial for building trust and recognition with our audience. Next, we have content templates. Developing standardized formats for different types of content allows us to scale efficiently without sacrificing quality. These templates serve as a blueprint, ensuring that every piece aligns with our standards and messaging. Then there's automated quality checks. Implementing systematic reviews for grammar, readability, and formatting helps us uphold professional standards effortlessly. It's like having an extra set of eyes that catch issues before content goes live. Finally, content repurposing is a powerful strategy. Using IBARE, we can efficiently transform existing content for various platforms. This not only saves time, but also helps us preserve our core messaging across different channels. Altogether, these strategies form a comprehensive approach to maintaining high-quality content, which ties back to our overall goal of consistent, engaging, and professional communication. Let's take a closer look at the benefits of IBARE integration. First, one of the key advantages is improved efficiency. By seamlessly connecting different systems, we reduce manual work and minimize errors. This means faster processes and more reliable data. Another important point is enhanced data accuracy. Integration ensures that all platforms are synchronized, so everyone is working with the same up-to-date information. This consistency is crucial for making informed decisions. Additionally, IBARE integration helps in streamlining workflows. It allows different departments to collaborate more effectively, breaking down silos and encouraging a more unified approach. Lastly, these benefits all tie back to our overall goal of creating a more agile and responsive organization. By leveraging IBARE, we're positioning ourselves for better performance and growth in the long run. Let's take a closer look at the component enhancement capabilities that can really elevate our content creation process. First up, we have ideation capabilities. This feature allows us to generate high-impact topics instantly, which is a huge time saver when planning content. It helps us stay creative and relevant without the usual brainstorming delays. Next, there's research automation. This tool can summarize articles, reports, and studies quickly, giving us the insights we need without sifting through piles of information. It keeps our workflow efficient and focused on what matters most. Then we move to efficient drafting. With this, we can produce first drafts smoothly across various content formats, whether it's blog posts, social media, or reports. It streamlines the initial phase so we can refine and polish later. And finally, smart editing. This feature adjusts tone, style, and readability to perfectly match our brand voice. It ensures consistency and professionalism across all our content pieces. Altogether, these capabilities form a powerful toolkit that enhances every stage of content development, aligning with our goal to be more agile, creative, and consistent. Let's take a look at some practical examples of automation that can really streamline your content creation process. First, we have weekly blog post drafting. Imagine setting up IBARE to automatically generate drafts from trending ideas each week. That saves you time and keeps your content fresh and relevant. Next, social media snippets. Instead of manually pulling out shareable quotes or highlights, you can auto-generate content from your existing blog articles, making social sharing quick and effortless. Then there are video and podcast summaries. Long-form media can be condensed into concise, quotable highlights, helping you reach your audience with key messages without overwhelming them with too much content. Finally, email template generation. Based on your content calendar entries, you can automatically create email templates, ensuring consistent messaging and reducing repetitive work. Overall, these automation examples show how integrating intelligent tools can make your content creation faster, more consistent, and more aligned with your overall marketing strategy. Now, let's talk about custom style guides. These are essential for maintaining brand voice consistency across all our content. By setting up specific style parameters within IBARE, we ensure our tone stays recognizable and aligned with our brand identity, no matter who's creating the content. Next, we have automated checks. These are like having a digital editor at your side. We can set up grammar, readability, and formatting verifications to keep our content professional, polished, and error-free, saving us time and ensuring quality. Then there are content templates. Think of these as reusable frameworks for blogs, emails, and social media posts. They help us streamline content creation while maintaining high standards, making sure our messaging is consistent and efficient. Finally, cross-platform repurposing is about flexibility. It allows us to transform a piece of content for different channels, like turning a blog into a social post, without losing the core message. This approach maximizes our reach and keeps our brand voice uniform across all platforms. Together, these tools and strategies help us deliver a cohesive, professional brand experience, no matter where or how our audience engages with us. Now, let's take a look at some of the powerful features of content repurposing with IBARE. First, maximizing content value means you can transform your existing assets into multiple formats quickly and efficiently. This way, you're not just creating new content from scratch, but making the most of what you already have. Next, cross-platform adaptation is a game changer. For example, you can turn a blog into engaging social media posts, convert videos into articles for deeper reading, or even transform podcasts into written content, all automatically. This flexibility helps you reach your audience wherever they are, on any platform. Then there's format flexibility. You can easily tweak the length, tone, and style of your content to match different channels, all while keeping the core message intact. Whether it's a short social update or a detailed article, you can customize without losing the essence. And finally, the time-saving automation. Thanks to AI-powered tools, much of this reformatting happens automatically, saving you hours of manual work and ensuring consistent quality across all your content types. Overall, these features empower you to get more value out of your content, save time, and stay adaptable in a fast-paced digital world. Let's now turn our attention to implementation and scaling. This is where the real work begins, taking our ideas from concept to reality. It's crucial to understand that successful implementation requires careful planning, clear communication, and adaptability. As we move forward, scaling effectively means not just expanding, but doing so sustainably, ensuring quality and consistency as we grow. This stage ties directly into our overall goal of creating lasting impact, because without proper execution, even the best ideas can fall short. So, focusing on these key points helps us translate our vision into tangible results and prepares us to manage growth thoughtfully and strategically. Let's take a closer look at the workflow mapping steps. First, you'll want to map out your content workflow, which means outlining your current content creation process from ideation all the way to publishing. This helps you see the full picture and identify where improvements can be made. Next, it's important to identify automation points. Think about tasks you do repeatedly. These are prime spots where IBARE can step in to save you time and boost efficiency. Pinpointing these tasks makes your process smoother and less labor-intensive. Then you'll want to assign IBARE tasks. Decide which stages, whether it's ideation, drafting, editing, or repurposing, are best handled by IBARE. This way, you're leveraging automation at the right moments. Finally, connecting your tools is key. Integrate with platforms like Notion, Trello, Buffer, or WordPress to create a seamless workflow. When everything connects smoothly, your content process becomes more streamlined and less fragmented, helping you stay focused on what matters most, creating great content efficiently. Let's take a closer look at the results from our case study. First, we saw a significant increase in content output. We managed to scale production to 20 blogs and 60 social posts every month, and what's remarkable is that we achieved this without adding any extra team members. This shows how automation and strategic planning can really boost productivity. Next, maintaining consistent quality is crucial, and we achieved that by using custom style guides and templates across all content. This ensured that our brand voice stayed strong and uniform, which is vital for building trust and recognition with our audience. Moving on to time efficiency. Thanks to automation, we cut down the production time by about 65%. This freed up valuable time, allowing us to focus more on strategic planning and strengthening client relationships rather than getting bogged down in repetitive tasks. Finally, we saw a notable increase in engagement. The AI-optimized content led to a 40% rise in audience interaction compared to manually created posts. This highlights how leveraging AI not only helps us produce more content, but also makes that content more compelling and engaging for our audience. Overall, these results demonstrate how integrating automation and AI can transform content strategies, making them more productive, consistent, and impactful. Let's take a closer look at the hands-on exercise framework. First, we start with identifying content goals. This means setting 5 clear objectives for each month, which helps keep your content strategy focused and manageable. It's about being strategic and intentional with what you want to achieve. Next, we move on to mapping engine stages. Here, we outline the entire content workflow, from the initial ideation phase all the way through to publication. This step ensures everyone understands the process and can see how each piece fits into the bigger picture. Then, we assign IBARE tasks. This involves determining which parts of the process IBARE can automate at each stage. Automating repetitive or time-consuming tasks frees up your team's time for more creative or strategic work. Finally, we get to testing automation. We recommend implementing IBARE for one specific content type first, so you can evaluate how effective it is. This trial helps you understand the real-world impact and make adjustments before scaling up. This framework isn't just about automation. It's about creating a clear, manageable process that aligns with your overall content strategy. By following these steps, you can ensure your content efforts are both efficient and aligned with your goals. Let's dive into some key performance measurement techniques that can really help us optimize our content strategy. First, tracking key metrics is essential. By monitoring engagement, conversion rates, and audience growth, we can get a clear picture of how effective our content truly is and where we might need to make adjustments. Next, A/B testing different content versions allows us to see what resonates best with our audience. Small changes can make a big difference, so comparing different approaches helps us refine our messaging. Analyzing user feedback is also crucial. Gathering comments and survey responses gives us direct insights into our audience's preferences, helping us create more targeted and engaging content. Finally, it's important to review our analytics regularly, whether weekly or monthly. Consistent reviews help us identify trends early and adjust our strategy accordingly, keeping us agile and aligned with our audience's evolving needs. All of these techniques work together to ensure we're measuring our success accurately and continuously improving our content efforts. Thanks. I really appreciate your time and attention today. I hope you've gained some valuable insights from this presentation. Remember, the key points we've discussed are all about understanding the importance of effective communication, teamwork, and continuous improvement. These concepts are essential for achieving success in any project or organization. I encourage you to take these ideas and apply them in your own work. Thank you again for being such an engaged audience. I look forward to seeing how you implement these strategies moving forward.